Good.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And the first play of the drive now in the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the court. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Under heavy pressure. Hit as he throws it. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Takes the handoff. It's Love. Fights off a defender. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. And then first down, right back to the running game. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Caught behind the line. It's Maffa. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw testing the middle. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Looking to throw. It's Leonard. Catch made on the left side. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call. It doesn't work. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Klubnik. Receiver makes the catch. That'll pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Here's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. They'll run it here. It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Tigers begin to crank up the tempo a bit. Trying for a 4th down completion. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Using his legs, it's Maffa. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Tigers! So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. To throw, it's Klubnik. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Yeah, they tried to surprise him here to start off this third quarter and just didn't pan out. But I think you got to respect them for trying, Bill. I like that call.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First down here for this offense. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again.
He didn't spike it. Trying to throw it now. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Collins. And the ball to the ground. And the defense jumps on the football.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch.
And the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. And now another deep ball here. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Clemson. That puts them on top in the 2nd half. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Bringing it out. It's Young. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
This is a big conversion by...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Running back with the football. But a quick stop for the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure, the screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Running with purpose. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down after that previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a 4th pick.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Love. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a quarterback keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Where the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And that football is out, a potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Chris, and just like that, I think that'll be ball game. The one thing they couldn't do is turn the football over. They put it on the ground. The defense capitalizes, and I think that's going to be the ball game here in the national championship.
That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Tackle made after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Chris, just so impressive. You know, as much focus as there is on quarterbacks and wide receivers in the passing game, at the end of the day, to win a national championship, there's going to come a critical third down where you've got to rely on your offensive line. The opponent knows you're going to run. You still do it. They convert, and I think that may be it.
And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.